Imran Khan is alive in Adiala Jail, with prison authorities repeatedly stressing that he is fully healthy and has not been moved out of the Rawalpindi facility despite a wave of death rumors and protests across Pakistan. Rumors and official denial. In late November, social media was flooded with unverified claims that former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan had died inside Rawalpindi's Adiala Jail, where he has been lodged since August 2023. The speculation triggered panic among Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) supporters, with thousands reportedly attempting to march towards or storm the prison complex, fearing he had been killed in custody. As the rumors snowballed, Adiala Jail officials issued multiple statements asserting that Khan had neither been secretly transferred nor harmed, and branding the death reports as baseless. They said he remains in the same high-security facility, is under constant medical supervision, and is fully healthy and receiving complete medical attention. Why Adiala Jail fears Run Deep Adiala Jail, a maximum security prison on the outskirts of Rawalpindi, has long had a fearsome reputation that magnified public anxiety once the rumors began. The complex holds hardened criminals, militants, crime bosses, political prisoners, foreign convicts, and death row inmates, and has over the decades been associated with torture allegations, disease outbreaks, and chronic overcrowding. Originally built for about 1,900 to 2,000 inmates, Adiala now routinely houses well over 6,000 prisoners, more than 3 times its authorized capacity, leaving many crammed into dark, poorly ventilated cells where hunger, illness, and even death are recurring risks. Pakistani reports often compare it to Delhi's Tihar Jail, arguing that both jails are notorious, chronically overcrowded, and yet still suffer security breaches, despite holding some of their country's most high-profile detainees. A prison with a political history. Adiala's notoriety is also tied to Pakistan's turbulent political past. In April 1979, former Prime Minister Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was executed on its premises, after which military ruler General Zia-ul-Haq ordered the facility rebuilt. Since then, a string of political heavyweights have been locked up there at different times, including Asif Ali Zardari, Yusuf Raza Gilani, Nawaz Sharif, and high-profile convicts like alleged Mumbai attacks planner Zaki-ur-Rahman Lakhvi and the assassin Mumtaz Qadri. Today, the prison is divided into multiple blocks and barracks, and includes formal and religious education programs, a rehabilitation wing, and basic recreation facilities, at least on paper. Yet rights groups and Pakistani media continue to describe life for ordinary inmates as living hell, citing overcrowding, poor sanitation, substandard food, and limited healthcare. Daily life and conditions inside accounts from prisoners and rights investigators describe dimly lit barracks, inadequate ventilation, and inmates forced to share tiny spaces in large numbers, heightening the spread of disease. A National Rights Commission inspection found the jail operating at close to twice its official capacity, with thousands of under-trial prisoners and a significant number of HIV-positive inmates, underlining systemic health and hygiene failures. Food quality is another persistent complaint, with inmates alleging that while the jail manual prescribes occasional meat, rice, and dessert, the reality is often low-grade rations supplied through poor-quality contracts. Drinking water mostly comes from bore wells, which, according to prisoners and rights bodies, increases vulnerability to waterborne illnesses in already weakened populations. Imran Khan's incarceration and complaints. Imran Khan has been in Adiala since 2023, serving sentences or facing trials in corruption, state secrets, and marriage-related cases that he and his party insist are politically motivated. His family and PTI allies claim his detention amounts to punitive isolation, designed to break his political influence, rather than simple incarceration. His sons, Qasim and Suleiman, based in London, have repeatedly complained that they are being denied regular access to him, and that even his personal physician has not been allowed to examine him for long stretches. PTI leaders allege that Khan has at times been kept in what they call solitary confinement, with his cell door shut round the clock, electricity cut, newspapers withheld, and meetings with visitors suspended for days. Clash over treatment and VIP facilities. The PTI narrative is sharply contested by the government, particularly Defense Minister Khawaja Asif, who argues that Khan actually enjoys far better facilities than ordinary prisoners. Asif says Khan receives food from outside that he likens to a five-star hotel menu, has access to a television to watch any channel he wants, and uses exercise machines installed for his personal use. The minister further claims that Khan has a double bed with velvet bedding and better heating arrangements, drawing a contrast with his own past stint in jail, when he says he slept on the floor, ate basic prison food, and went without hot water during winter. PTI rejects these assertions as propaganda, insisting that restrictions on visits, calls with his children, and access to doctors violate Pakistan's own prison regulations. Fresh flashpoint: sisters, protests, and Afghan reports. Tensions escalated again when Khan's three sisters alleged they had been prevented from meeting him for weeks and were brutally pushed back outside Adiala's gates when they tried to see him. Their claims coincided with Afghan media reports that Khan had died in custody due to alleged mistreatment and that his body had been moved out of the complex, adding fuel to already raging rumors. The reports prompted a surge of PTI supporters outside the jail, with demonstrations nearing a riot before being calmed after appeals from religious political leader Allama Raja Nasir of Majlis Wahdat-e-Muslimin. To restore order, jail authorities again stressed that Khan remained inside Adiala, was under medical supervision, and was fully healthy, while PTI demanded transparent, on-camera proof of his condition and immediate family access. Adiala Jail versus Imran Khan's reality. The clash between PTI accounts and government claims reflects two starkly different pictures. One of a former prime minister cut off from family, living in harsh isolation and denied basic rights, and another of a privileged inmate enjoying comforts far beyond those available to regular prisoners. Both narratives play into Pakistan's hyper-polarized politics, where prison conditions have become a proxy battle over legitimacy, victimhood, and power. Amid the noise, one fact is consistent in all official statements. Despite death rumors and reports on social media, prison and government authorities insist that Imran Khan is alive, inside Adiala Jail, and not facing any immediate medical emergency.